Hey guys, it's me. It's your best friend. It's Carbots, and I just wanted to show you that a Ragnaros is out in Heroes of the Storm PTR though. He comes out next week, but you can play him in the PTR. Here he is. Let's make him dizzy, and this is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Let's look at his skins first. That's what we like to do, or his tints as well. Which I'll say right off the bat, I'm a little bit disappointed in them, to be honest. Because like I felt like you could have made a blue, like a water elemental thing or a green fire one, something like that. But it's all just like it's orange and then red, which doesn't look too much different, and then yellow, which somehow makes him look sick. Anyway, Master Skin, very cool. Yeah, loving the armor. And again, you get very similar things here. It stands out a little bit more with these ones, just because the armor looks a little different. And then his purchasable skin is really weird because it's just like it's a completely different model. And again, the same tint color. So I'm a little bit sad still that these colors are kind of, boring. But whatever. So let's go ahead and jump in this, and we'll equip the master skin. See how that is. And we're gonna jump into the try mode and try him out, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on what he is. Is he epic? And all that stuff. So we're gonna toggle cooldowns off, so that doesn't hold us back. And straight away we're gonna be level 20. But let's just look at the abilities first. And the very first one is Empower Sulfuras. So that is okay. Yeah, boom. Just does splash damage. Next basic attack is instant, dealing 486 ability damage in an area and heals 20% of the damage dealt. So that's gonna be good for group fights there. Let's see. Let's see how much I heal. Boom! Oh my gosh. Do it again to. There you go. That's pretty good. So that's gonna be really, really good for when people are clumped up. So you're gonna look for those opportunities. Next is Living Meteor. Okay, this one reminds you of. Have you ever played Diablo 2, the Druid? That's what it reminds me of because though it comes from the sky, it rolls forward like the molten something or other. I forget what it's called in Diablo 2. But it's something very similar to that. So that is for people who are trying to run away. That could be to snipe certain people. As you notice that you can actually send it any which direction. So this actually can be pretty good with if you do it on towers. You easily get easy angles on that. You can see it actually hits several times. I think that's what I saw. Yeah, it hits like 3 times that tower right there, at least in the beginning. So there's that knowledge right there. And again, you can even use it for people who are running towards you as well. Hit them a couple times.
First blood.
You got to make sure it rolls in the direction you want. That's one of the things. I mean, how does that work for quick cast? It's going to be a little bit. I guess you just hold it down. But yeah. So the next one is Blast Wave. A very interesting name. You press E, and you can use it on yourself or an ally. So I'm going to use it on myself. And after a short duration, it explodes. It also increases your movement speed, I believe, 25%. So yeah, you can do it to a minion as well. Boom. I don't think if it. Let's see if I can I do it to a tower? No, I can't. I don't know if it still does it to if the minion dies. But look at this. He's running after Arthas. His movement speed is buffed. So yeah, that can have some utility to it. See if we. No. Okay, so it doesn't happen even if they die. If they die, it gets canceled out. So those are his basic abilities. But then he's got his trait, which this is really. I mean, his abilities are. I think each one of them has a somewhat unique feature to them. There's no copy and paste here too much with any of these. But his trait is the most unique out of them all. All right, so unfortunately we won't be able to. Oh, we could actually destroy this. We won't be able to. Anyway, we'll just do it. So you take over a fort, which gives you brand new abilities. Okay, so they're basically kind of mirroring your other abilities. So there is the regular swing, which this I believe stuns people for 1 second. Oh my gosh. And then there's meteor shower, which again is like the molten fireball thing, or meteor, whatever. And then there's the explosive rune, which is like the other one, except you do it to an area, not a person, and it deals damage. It does give a warning, so so the structure is taken over. You can do it to the core as well, and Ragnaros will be hit instead of that fort. It's pretty awesome. So you can actually save a fort. However, his hit points drain, and so he becomes weaker and weaker. So he's easier to kill. So you can actually he has 8,700 hit points at level 20. So you can actually kill him quite quick because there's damage being dealt against him over time anyway. So it's, though he has 8,000 hit points, or almost 9,000, it's really not 9,000 because it's being drained quite quickly. Yeah, there's this trait there. I freaking love this. I'm a little bit worried that maybe it's gonna be a little bit too. Okay, so this is my thoughts on him, without getting to the ults. That's just like Varian. How Varian is super OP in 1-on-1s and even like 2-on-2s or even 2-on-1s. He's pretty darn good against two people. I think so. He's good in small fights. I think Ragnaros is going to be OP in group fights. I think that's where he's going to excel is group fights, and of course, defending. Obviously, he's going to be good. But like, yeah, on like Dragonite levels and stuff like that, where he can defend in group fights, I think he's going to be amazing. So I think my guess is you're going to want to avoid, try to split up against Ragnaros as much as possible. And try to pull him in many different directions so he can't capitalize on the grouping of his. Look at, there's like all his stuff. Every single ability he has, every single ability he has is splash damage. It does area damage. Nothing does damage to a single target. Absolutely nothing. Even all his abilities on here do not do damage to a single target. Okay, so let's go ahead and other than his regular attack, which I think most people do. But yeah, so that's that. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna ignore these for now, and we're gonna get his level 10. All right, looks like we got a talent that did something here. All right, so Sulfuras, am I saying that right? Sulfuras Smash, damage and stun enemies in an area. And Lava Waves. We're going to leave Lava Wave to last because it's the most wow one. But we're going to get Sulfuras Smash. So this one is pretty straightforward. You call down, he throws his hammer up in the air, that's the name of his hammer. And then it stuns enemies in the area that it lands down on. It does more damage and more stun, twice the amount actually, in the center. So you see the center circle there. Boom. So it's a bit of a sniping ability. It does really decent damage. Like, look at that. And of course, this is not the cooldown. The cooldowns are
well done.
Cooldowns are off right now. But yeah, so it's a 60-second cooldown. So this is kind of a sniping ability. He thinks he's gonna get me. You get, like, when people are trying to retreat, you can even do it if you're trying to get into battle and maybe you're not quite there yet. You just need to help out your teammates. You just freaking toss that hammer. By the way, if you didn't know, you could also use this trait on enemy structures as well. So it's not just a defending mechanism. It is also a offensive kind of. It's very offensive. So his ultimate actually gains tons of range. when sorry, my voice is a little bit destroyed right now. When he's in his Molten Core mode, look at the range on that. That's insane. Let's hit the boss from here. We just kill the boss. But yeah, so this is definitely can be a sniping ability as well. Like if the enemies are retreating, obviously you can hit them. Oops, I can't see that. If they are, and then maybe you see them hurting for a split second, or you think they're hurting, and the bush is over there, and you freaking destroy them, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's gonna be some good stuff right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and see the level 20 talent of it.
Did you say Molten Core increases the range of the Sulfuras Smash?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Watch. You want to see?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this crap. Watch this.
I assume it's the same range as everything else.
Nope.
Well, that's the same range as like all your other abilities.
Oh. It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I've been like, I didn't.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I didn't realize his other
it's-
abilities do
it's
that.
Huge. It's huge.
That's crazy. It technically arranges over here for this. Oh my gosh.
I didn't,
Okay.
I didn't realize that it enhanced it impossible.
So yeah, you can snipe everything. It's definitely not just a defending thing. Like if your ally needs help quickly, way over here, then yeah, you could do some stuff here, other than your swing, obviously. So that's legit. Okay. Man, you could probably defend other lanes maybe if they're close enough. Jeez, you just can't swing at them. All right, level 20. Flames of sulfur. Flames of sulfur. Stinks everyone out. Sulfuras Smash slows enemies and stuns longer. So that is exactly... Sulfur slows enemies by 50% for 2 seconds, and enemies in the center are stunned for an additional 0.5 seconds, so half a second. So that in total is 1.25 seconds. Okay. Does it do anything else? I mean, that's good, but I mean, the slowing, I think it's the slowing thing that really, they're stunned and slow. That's pretty rare. So maybe if actually, ooh, what happens if I toggle, let me, hold on a second here. Let's see what happens when I toggle the, I'm like on the fort. Glitch. Oh no. I'm screwed. That's awesome. So that's what happens when you toggle it.
Fort destroyed. Killing
That's
spree.
hilarious. Toggle minions. And it's attacking me too. Just die, man. So yeah, I really think the slow is the big thing with that. Because there's very, I don't know if there's, I'm sure there is, but there's very few, if there is, attacks that stun and slow at the same time. So that's quite a bit of crowd control right there. And just to give a little bit more perspective on it, where is he? Oh, it didn't even stun him that time. There we go. So then, so you kind of get an idea there. So that's his ults. Let's reset the talents, or is one ult anyway. We're gonna do his other ult, Lava Wave. Dude, this one is legitly OP in a way. Okay, I'm gonna explain why. So Lava Wave, basically, when you cast it anywhere on the map except it gets whatever lane it's closest to, that's what it's going to go to. It goes down lanes, and it just destroys everything in that lane, basically. So you can be anywhere on the map, I believe. I don't think it has a range. And you just go ahead, I want to cast Lava Wave there, and there it goes. Starts at your core, and it just burns everything all the way to their core, which there is no core in this, but that is treating that as the core. So yeah, and so if people are running away from it, it's going to do a heck of a lot of damage because damage per second. As you can see, there you go. He's dead, and it does not affect structures. It does it to non-structure enemies, so it doesn't affect structures. So that's good to know. The cooldown is 100 seconds. Oh, by the way, the cooldown on the trait is 100 seconds as well. So you can't just pop in and out of that mode of being super big and OP. But yeah, so this thing again, group fights. If they have the Dragonite, Plant Terror, things like that, they're pushing with something. The boss, use this. That they have to leave that, or else they're gonna take tons of damage. Like look at Arthur, he's a tank. Especially if they're like retreating and just running in the lane from it, they have to get out of the lane. So it's a nice crowd control. It's really nice if you're like say in a group fight and you use it, and they're just really busy in the group fight. Your allies know it's coming because the icon in the minimap. There you go. He just died. The icon in the minimap. So maybe I don't know if the enemy can see it, but okay. So maybe I think the enemy can see it. Just like a boss or anything. That's what Sam says, and I think he's right. But even if they can, they might not be paying attention to it in a team fight, and so you can easily plan for when that's about to impact. Gazlo does his graviton bomb thing or whatever. Whatever things that can trap the enemy. Leoric's ults as well, just things like that. Using maybe Diablo's Apocalypse could help as well. But yeah, so this is again group fights. This guy is going to excel a lot at group fights, and then when they all scatter and die, or scatter and they don't want to die, you can snipe them off when you're in that big mode, Molten Core. So this is. I think you're gonna experience something very similar to Varian, except for group fights, which is even more scary in a way. So he's, I don't know, we'll see though. This is all obviously, I'm just, guessing. And then the level 20 is, it has 2 charges, Lava Surge, and reduces its cooldown by 10 seconds. So you can do it in the same area, which, it looks like it stacks. It looks like it stacks. Oh, but you have to wait 5 seconds for the next one, so you can't just cast it both at the same time like I just did there. So that's the quickest you can do it, if you have 2 stacks. But do you see how quickly he died with it stacking like that? So let's why is this toggle cooldown? Okay, I just want to have some fun here and just let's just burn the whole place down. Oh, we got. I don't want to talk about one. This is the minions just die instantly. Come on, Arthur, come out here. Come on, man. Yeah, heal yourself. You can do it. Look at this. This looks like hell on earth. Looks awesome. Okay. Yeah. So hell on earth looks awesome. Apparently, this guy's name's Chaos. What the heck? Is that new? When you do it over here, this just to be noted, it'll go to the closest lane. This is the only lane, so it's the closest one. Or they're just dying again. So it'll go to whatever lane is the closest. So having 2 charges, you can split push lane, or you can just double push one lane. So might be good for if there's a boss and a ton of minions coming. Although the first wave will kill all the minions, so I don't know. But the boss and heroes, enemy heroes. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check out his level. Other level 20
choose a talent.
Talents. So we got heroic difficulty. That's the name, heroic difficulty. Oh, is that Warcraft? Enhanced Molten Core health, cooldown, and damage. Oh my gosh. And then we have submerge. Ragnaros submerges below, entering stasis, healing for 1480. It's at level 20, remember? 1480 health over 3 seconds. So this is just buffing your trait. So, I mean, there's not too much to see here. It lowers the cooldown, but it doesn't, I don't think it actually did anything to the, didn't do anything to the range or anything. Just reduce the cooldown by 50 seconds. So you can do it twice as much and increase your health. Actually, let's check out the health. I didn't oh my gosh. Does that mean what? No, his health is huge though. It's 14,000. So he has the most health in the game as far as I know. I don't think anyone else is 14,000. That's insane.
Well done.
Holy crap. So that means he lasts longer?
Yes, it does.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
So he lasts longer as well. The ladies love him. Huh? Yeah, the damage, health and damage increased by 50%. He's free. So you know when your whole team dies?
Oh wait, question.
And he's the only guy that's left and you have to defend the core, he can actually do it.
I have a question.
What?
Does his ultimate increase by 50%?
Oh, probably. Let's go ahead and do that.
Testing.
Testing.
How much was that?
It was like half his health.
How much damage was that though?
I don't know. I didn't check.
You gotta check that.
I don't know. I was just looking at his health bar. All right, get back here, Arthas.
So also, if you use flame wave during that, does that increase the damage of flame wave?
It must. I wonder if it, it stays the entire time, or as soon as you get out of it, the flame wave decreases in damage.
Alright.
But let's see.
Oh damn.
Yeah, 21.
2100. Jeez.
2100. That's like sniping too. Like you don't even need to. You'd be like, oh, you're having a team fight over there. I just need to help. And like little to no warning. All right, so let's check out the other one. Submerge. Let's do that. Reset
Choose a
talents.
talent.
Let's go through this here. All right, submerge. So this is like the Haka almost. Oh, I gotta get damaged. You can cancel it. The Haka, can you cancel it now?
Yes.
Okay, you can cancel it now. So let's go ahead and get damaged. And Ouchie, oh, I'm in trouble. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Jeez, man. And then all of a sudden, oh, I got a talent that gave me shields. There you go. There it goes. Heals me. Does it heal me no matter what? No, it doesn't. I have to stay under. Yeah. Wow. Okay, and the cooldown is 90 seconds, so you can't just keep doing it. You get a little lava pool here. Surprised he doesn't do that thumbs up thing like in the trailer. But so yeah, those are his level 20 talents. I think he has this one because he's a melee assassin. So he needs some, when he's out there fighting, a little bit of protection. But holy crap, he can heal. Okay, so all those level 20 talents are pretty darn good. I say the least appealing one is maybe this one, Flames of the Sulfur, just because I still think it's appealing though because it slows them when it stuns. So it's still like the sniping kind of thing where if they're trying to run away, you can easily stop them, which is great. Or if they're trying to run into battle, if you can somehow. Or if they're trying to zone while you're getting the tribute, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and look at his, reset talents.
Choose a talent.
Let's go ahead and look at his talents now. It's a lot of explaining for just his abilities and stuff like that. All right, so Sulfur Hungers. Kill minions with empowers Sulfuras to increase its damage. Every time you kill a minion with Empower Sulfuras, its damage is increased by 1 up to 30. After killing 30 minions, it increases its damage by an additional 120, which is it's pretty good. I mean, it does more damage. So that's going to synergize there with his healing as well, actually. He's going to heal 60 more. I think it's 50%. Anyway, Shifting Meteor. After hitting 50 heroes with Living Meteor... Wait, what? Hit 50 heroes with Living Meteor. That's the quest. Okay, reward. After hitting... I was reading both lines at the same time somehow. After hitting 50 heroes, its duration is increased to 2.25 seconds, and the ability can be recast to change its direction once per cast. Okay, cool. So it increases in length, I guess. says duration, so which I guess it's the length. Why does it say duration? Yeah, so it lasts longer, which means it rolls further, I'm assuming, right? Engulfing flame, increase blast wave radius and cooldown. We're just going to go ahead and get that because you can actually see that. The other ones are quests. I kind of hate when there's multiple quests on the same tier. There's a lot of reading, especially when you're being the character for the first time, and maybe you forget or whatever. So the blast radius increased a decent amount. Again, it's kind of helpful if you're almost dead and you're wanting to help damage these things. Fire Ward, living meteor grants spell block. Nice. Slow burn, blast wave slows enemies, and catching fire. That book movie. Regen globes increase health regeneration. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So that is by 2 up to 30. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's not too. You just need to get 15. Reward. The reward, after gathering 15 regeneration globes, you can activate catching fire to gain resistance for 3 seconds, reducing damage taken by 25%. Plus your regeneration is really good. Holy crap. Cause that's really quick. Sorry, it's not really, that's not amazing regeneration. It's decent, and you can get it pretty quick, I think. 15 health globes isn't that much. So that's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and, slow enemies by 40%. Let's go ahead and try that right now. Again, you can cast it on minions or other people who are chasing the bad guy down. So that's, again, he's good at chasing people down. Like, again, if you can't catch up to them, say Vala is chasing someone down, you want to help them, then you just enhance Vala with this as they're trying to chase them, and he's good utility right there. Hand of Ragnaros, reduce empower sulfuras cooldown. Okay. If empower sulfur hits 2 enemy heroes, it restores 10 mana and restores its cooldown. Oh, and its cooldown by 2 seconds. 10 mana, little bonus, not nothing too big there. Molten power, after hitting heroes, next living meteor deals increased damage. After hitting heroes, the next living meteor deals increased damage. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Also kind of weird because you might forget about it. 15%. Oh, it stacks up to. Okay, all right, cool. All right, up to 75%. Wow, that's pretty good. I want to see a molten or living meteor build there. Superheated blast wave damage increased when used on Ragnaros. Okay, so it becomes more self. Jeez, can almost clear minion waves. We're almost level 24 now, so it's not. I mean, it's not going to be like that all the time, obviously. Okay, then we got our alts, and then we got empower sulfur healing increase. Okay, an additional 60. Wait, heals for initial 60% of damage. An additional. That's 80%. Holy crap. Blast wave gives shield. 100% of the damage it deals. That's cool. I like that. So it doesn't really work on a one-on-one. And gain resistance while stunned. That's cool. I like that. Gain resistance while stunned. So it's not as effective. He's a little bit protected. So let's go ahead and... so I'm going to get shields here when I deal more damage. So I don't wait for another minion wave to come. Man, you can get blast wave every level. Every level. Giant Scorcher. Empower sulfur. I'm going to say sulfur. I don't know why it bothers me to say sulfurous. Enemy for heroes for 9% of their maximum health for over 3 seconds. That's a decent amount of damage. 9% over 3 seconds. So 3% per second. This additional damage does not heal Ragnaros, though. Okay. Meteor Bomb. Living meteor explodes at the end of its path, dealing 564 damage to all enemies, nearby enemies. And then Blast Echo create a second blast wave after the first. I'm assuming it's a non-talented blast wave. So let's go ahead and see. Boom. No, it is. I get shields both times. And slow? Oh my gosh. So you could, yeah, it slows them both times. I get shields both times. Wow. Wow, that is something else. So that works on minion? No. Oh, it happens to Ragnaros. Okay.
That was rather
Interesting. Okay.
entertaining.
So that's, as you saw there, boom, and then me. Boom. So it doesn't, when you do it to other heroes, it doesn't happen twice. So that's good to note as well. So you could do it to an allied hero and you, so you just, you cover more area. Oh, and it came on me, actually, even though the, that person died. I'll show you here again. So it still happens to me, even if they die. That's okay. That's good to know. But yeah, wow. There's some good stuff right here. He's gonna be good stimmed, I think, as well. Chasing down people. Okay, so that is basically it. I would recommend trying out these other builds here. Let's just go ahead and quickly
Choose
do
a
that.
talent.
Let's go all. Does he have? He has almost one. Can I go all meteor? Okay, I can't go living meteor here. So he almost every level you can go living meteor. So these builds are almost straightforward, like to empower one specific ability. You just do that ability, like there's, I don't know it. Again, the cooldown's actually 12 seconds, so I can't do it that much. But yeah, so that's gonna be, this guy is gonna be good. I feel he's gonna be really, really, really good. He's just a damage house, I feel. Just AoE everywhere, destroy everyone. All right, let's go ahead and see if he can kill the boss. There's probably some sort of specific way you can kill the boss. I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess, toggle cooldowns. I doubt I can. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Well, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Oh, no. Oh. Dodge that. I don't think we can do it. So there's probably a build you could do it. I mean, I didn't even go any specific build. I'm doing pretty decent. Jeez. Yeah, so I can't do it. I'm sure there's a build that you can. I got him down to 2/3. Pretty good. Especially without like really any healing other than this thing. I guess this does a bit of healing. But yeah, guys, that is Ragnaros. Let's go ahead and see his. So his mount is his lava swirly thing. Let's go ahead and see his dance. And he's gonna go ahead and do the hula there. And then there's also a taunt as well, if you didn't know. So there's his taunt. Let's go ahead and see how he hurts. Yeah, pretty epic. There he is. Alright, guys, that is Ragnaros for Heroes of the Storm. Looking forward to his release. Again, I think he's going to be freaking strong in team fights. So you better take him down really fast. He has 5,300 hit points. That's pretty good. He's an assassin, right? He's an assassin, I'm pretty sure. Right? Assassin? Let's see. Yeah, he's an assassin. So, he's going to be strong. He's going to be strong. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Tell me your thoughts on Ragnaros in the comments below. And of course, subscribe and like if you haven't. And we'll see you guys later.